Okay, let's talk about something very serious. It's easy to find the stains on church history. I mean, they are loud and they are heavy. And sometimes those stains are usually caused by Christians who either misinterpreted and misapplied the scriptures or blatantly chose to go against what scriptures say they shouldn't do. But if we are being intellectually honest, we also have to look at the foundations. Even Richard Dawkins, the world's most famous critic of religion, admitted that he wouldn't want to live in a world void of Christian morals. That's saying something. So what exactly has the big church done for us lately? Or in the last 2 millennia? Number one, the birth of the university. Okay, do you think higher education is a secular invention? Nah, you should think again. The very concept of the university grew out of cathedral schools. Institutions like Oxford, Cambridge, and many others were built by the church's obsession with seeking the truth. They believed that because God was a God of order, the universe was worth studying. Without the church's preservation of Greek and Roman texts during the Middle Ages, the Renaissance might never have happened in the first place. Number two, healthcare for the masses. Before the church stepped in, healthcare was mostly for the rich or the military. The Council of Nicaea actually commanded that a hospital be established in every cathedral town. This was a revolutionary shift, caring for the sick not just because of their usefulness, but because they were made in God's image. The concept of the public hospital, where the poor receive the same care as the elite, is a direct fruit of Christian charity. Number three, human rights and Imago Dei. We talk about universal human rights today like they are self-evident, but historically, they weren't. The idea that every individual has inherent dignity regardless of rank or race stems from the theology of Imago Dei, which means the image of God. From William Wilberforce to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the movement that toppled slavery and fought for civil rights weren't just social movements, they were deeply theological ones. They used the Bible as a hammer to break the chains that misinterpretation had forged. Number four, science. And this is a very great misconception. Contrary to the science versus religion battle, many of the fathers of modern science were devout believers. Copernicus, Galileo, despite the drama, and Gregor Mendel, the father of genetics, saw science as thinking God's thoughts after him. They weren't discovering the world despite their faith, but because of their faith. So what do you get from this? The church is a hospital for sinners, not a museum for saints. It has messed up, and badly so. But when it actually follows the man it claims to serve, it builds schools, heals the sick, and insists that you have infinite worth. That's the Christian moral war Dawkins was talking about.